Oh, yeah. Get your bucket started. Get the right barrel over there. Get right going.
Why? Well, I'll go get Dr. Goodfellow.
No, it's too late.
What do you mean, from that fire?
Fire didn't kill him. His head's bashed in. He was murdered.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
In the West, a name was only a name, and it might be a mask to hide many things. One didn't inquire into it too closely, unless it became necessary, as it often did for Wyatt Earp. For behind the masking names were people and their problems.
Hey, son, can I help you?
Maybe, sir. I'm looking for someone.
Oh, come on in, boy. Come on in. Sit down. Now, what seems to be the problem?
I can't seem to find anyone in town that's ever heard of her.
Oh, young lady?
Yes, my fiancée, Miss Evangeline Murphy.
Evangeline Murphy. She live here in Tombstone?
You've never heard of her either. I thought maybe at the newspaper office.
Well, now, wait a minute, son. I don't know everybody in town, especially if she happens to be new here.
Well, she's lived here for years. Came with her father. And he was killed in the mines.
Murphy, huh? Are you sure?
Well, yes, she wrote me from here not more than a month ago.
What'd she look like?
Well, I have a picture of her. She sent me in one of her letters. You know her?
Yes. So does everybody else in Tombstone, but not by that name. This is Evie Marlowe.
Evie Marlowe?
Maybe the best-known saloon singer in these parts. Certainly the prettiest. Didn't you know about that boy?
No.
You say this is the girl you're engaged to?
Evangeline.
Where'd you hear that name?
Well, you know, I'm Billy Costain.
That's supposed to mean something to me?
I've come to get you like I said I would.
Come to get me?
Well, sure. Didn't you believe me?
Look, handsome, if this is your way of getting to know a girl...
But I do know you from your letters.
I don't know what this is, but you've got the wrong girl.
No. You're Evangeline Murphy, aren't you? I'd know you anywhere from the picture you sent me.
Anybody can have one of these. I sell them for $1. I don't know who sent it to you, but it wasn't me.
You trying to say that you don't want to marry me like you promised?
Marry you? Look, mister, I don't know what kind of game this is, but get out of my way.
Not until you tell me for sure.
You'd better get lost, because here comes the man I am going to marry, and he's not going to like this kind of play.
So that's it.
I'm sorry, but it wasn't me sent you that picture or wrote you letters.
Well, what about the letters I sent you and the money?
Money?
Money to pay your father's debt so that we could get married. That's all I had. I want it back.
Take your hands off me. You didn't have to do that.
This young lady is not public property. Don't forget that.
Sit down. Boy, you want to tell me about it?
A newspaper man spread what a fool I was.
Well, then you should talk to Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp.
He's the marshal in this town.
This is nobody's business but mine. I'm begging your pardon, sir. Not yours. I should have known it was some kind of a trick.
Now, this advertisement appeared in your paper back east, right?
Yes, I can even remember the words. Decent, comely young girl, stranded alone in rough western town. Seeks help and loving protection of decent man. Object, matrimony.
Well, that sounds like me. I was left alone to make my own way.
That's right, Miss Evie. Go on.
I don't know why I even answered. Maybe because I was lonely, too.
Now, you answered this, and the letters began.
And the picture arrived, and I could hardly believe it. She was so beautiful.
Well, I don't think anyone could blame you for being smitten, son. Not even Mr. Duval.
The letters continued?
Yes, and got more and more friendly, and then we became engaged, only...
Only what?
Well, only she said her father had died and left debts, and that she couldn't honorably leave Tombstone until they were paid.
How much?
$500.
And you, sent it, huh?
Plus train fare. Only she didn't come, and I waited, and then I wrote and told her that I was coming after her.
Well, that's where you surprised whoever did it. You, weren't supposed to come all this way out here.
Marshal Earp, this is very strange. My father was killed in the mines, and he did leave debts. Well, you know, that's why I'm still here in Tombstone and working at the Alhambra.
I know, Miss Evie.
Do you suspect me?
Well, as you said, it is very strange. You get one of the letters?
Yes. Here.
Is that postmarked Tombstone, what?
Uh-huh. No return address. How did you, address your letters?
Just general delivery.
Well, then the postmaster should know who Evangeline Murphy is.
And who picked up the letters? Of course, it's late. He wouldn't be there now.
No. He's probably out to his ranch by now.
I'll go visit him first thing in the morning. There is one man we could talk to right now.
Oh, who's that, White?
Sam Dutton, man who took this picture.
What could Sam Dutton possibly know? He only took this picture. Evie here sells them at the Alhambra.
Well, he might know something.
What? Anybody could have gotten hold of those pictures and sent them. What would Sam Dutton possibly know?
Well, let's go ask him, Mr. Duval. Mr. Dutton?
Why, howdy there, Marshal Earp. Mr. Clem.
Evening, Mr. Dutton.
You, know Miss Marlowe, Mr. Duval?
Howdy, Miss Marlowe.
This young man here is Mr. Bill Costain. I believe you made this picture of Miss Marlowe.
Yes, I think so. Yes, that's mine. Made it about 3 or 4 months ago.
How many, of those did you make up for Miss Marlowe?
Why, quite a lot, I think.
Well, you keep records, don't you, Mr. Dutton?
Well, it'd take me a little time to look it up, but as I remember, maybe 100 or more.
That's just like I told you. Anyone could have sent these.
Did you make up, another batch for anybody else other than Miss Marlowe?
Why? Why should I?
That's what I'm asking you.
No, that'd be unethical.
Miss Marlowe, you remember giving a large bunch of these pictures to anybody?
No. I don't understand. What are you driving at?
Well, if somebody is pulling a confidence game using your picture as a lure, they would need lots of pictures.
That's right. You see, that ad may be running in a lot of papers back east.
You mean I'm being offered in marriage all over the country?
I think so. There are a lot of Billy Costains, and more may be showing up at any time.
Oh, this is awful.
I'd like to see your records.
Well, I'm sorry, Marshal, but they aren't here. I keep them in my box at the bank for safety.
Will you have them here tomorrow morning?
Sure. Sure.
Easy, mister.
He was lying to you, Marshal. I could tell by his eyes.
Maybe.
Well, there's something about the man doesn't set quite right.
Well, if you were to scare him, I bet he'd break down and confess.
Well, now you leave that to me. Understand?
Marshal, I don't blame you for suspecting me. It does look suspicious. But you've got to believe me. And you too. I didn't do this. I couldn't.
You know something, Wyatt? I'm inclined to believe her.
You believe her, Marshal? You think she had anything to do with this?
I hope not, Mr. Costain. But I'll know more by morning.
Who is it?
Harlow.
I'm glad you come. What am I going to do?
Nothing.
Well, I handle the mail. Nobody can trace it to you.
That's right.
Sure, you can pick up and go whenever things get too hot. I can't. I've got a business.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
How?
I said I'd handle it, didn't I? Now, where are the books?
What do you want with them?
You want me to help you or not? All right. And where are the books?
They're right here.
That's all I need to know.
All right, hold it.
Huh? Who's there?
Oh, it's you, Mose.
Wyatt. Glad you come along. Need some help.
What are you trying to do?
Get in the post office. What do you think? Only this key don't fit anymore.
You sure the trouble's with the key?
You think I've had a mite too much, don't you?
Well, maybe just a mite.
Guess you're right. That's what I figured the wife would think, too. Guess I'll sleep in here tonight, if you help me get in.
Well, I'll help you get in if you answer me a question.
Question?
Mm-hmm. Who's Evangeline Murphy?
Murphy. Benton. General delivery, that's who.
General delivery. You ever see her?
Nope.
Well, who picks up the mail?
A man. Gets a raft of it, too.
What man?
The photographer. You know, Sam Dutton. Evangeline Murphy. Funny name for a photographer, ain't it?
Now, you move aside and let me get through.
Yeah.
Well, now, don't push so much, we'll never get in.
No. Down. there? Wait a minute. Oh, why.
There you go. Now, there's your key.
Oh, thanks.
Now, you have a nice rest. You'll feel better in the morning.
Thanks. Fire! Fire! This place is on fire! Come on, look at here. Oh, no, the place has got burned down. Oh, yeah. Get your bucket started. Get the rain out. Get the dynamo.
Why? Shall I get Dr. Goodfellow?
It's too late.
You mean from that fire?
Wasn't killed by the fire. His head's bashed in. He was murdered.
Oh, no. But why?
Maybe someone was just trying to scare him.
You think I did it, don't you, Marshal?
Oh, he couldn't have. He was with me at the Alhambra. We left when we heard them call fire.
Evie, what do you mean he was with you?
He came to hear me sing, and he sat with me. So you see, he couldn't have killed Mr. Dutton.
I know. He had no reason to kill Dutton. Sam was killed to keep him quiet. Now I'm going to have to find out what he knew in another way. And I will. Now, it's more than just a confidence game. It's murder. Mr. Clum?
There's not too much damage. Why? Well, you discovered the fire quick enough to get it out before it got too badly started.
That's good for us. Bad for the murderer.
What are you looking for?
Something the fire was meant to destroy, along with the body.
What?
This?
What are they?
Business records.
Pretty badly charred.
But not completely burnt. I want to take them along with me.
It's time for me to change and go home, I guess. Thank you, Mr. Costain. Thank you for coming to hear me sing.
It's me that should thank you. You're wonderful. I mean, you sing wonderful. And I know that you didn't have anything to do with all this.
Thank you. Poor Billy. He came looking for a wife, found nothing.
I'm not sorry. I just wish I'd come sooner before you and DeVal.
I know. Might have been nice to have been with Angela and Murphy.
To me, you are.
Good night, Mr. Costain, and thank you.
I'll wait here in the alley. You shouldn't ought to walk home alone this time of the night.
But...
Well, if DeVal shows up, all right. But I'll wait.
Evie, hurry up. We're getting out.
Getting out?
Yes, getting out of town right now, tonight.
This is DeVal's room.
Sure you didn't come back?
I couldn't have missed him. Do you want me to open it? I always thought Duval was an honest gambler.
No. Gambling's just a front with him.
What's his real business?
This. There.
It's a picture of Evie Marlowe, isn't it?
Whole box of pictures of Evie Marlowe.
Wait, I don't get it.
Well, Duval got it. He got plenty. Do me a favor. Take that box of pictures and these letters over to Mr. Gibbs at the jail. I gotta see Miss Marlowe fast.
I'll do it right away.
Tell Mr. Gibbs to be sure and lock him up.
Carl, it's not because of Sam Dutton, is it?
What made you think a thing like that?
You knew all about me. You could have gotten the pictures from Sam.
Evie, you can't think such a thing of me.
No, of course not. I couldn't have agreed to marry you if I thought you were that kind of man.
Of course you couldn't. Look, Evie, I'm sorry about the rush. But it was supposed to be a big surprise for you. There's a wonderful job waiting for me in San Francisco if I just get there in time. But I've got to catch the midnight train out of Benson. Oh, Evie, it is a fine job. And we can settle down and we can have a home. That is what you want, isn't it?
Oh, yes. But we're not married yet. And I'd like to have time to do it right.
All right, we will make it right just as soon as we get to San Francisco.
No, Carl. I'm not sure. Why don't you go to San Francisco first and I'll...
Not sure. You were sure enough before that kid came into town today.
That's right. He made me stop and think. And Carl, I don't think I really love you. I think I was only lonesome, wanting someone to love.
Well, you're not going to back out on me now. The love can come later on, but we're going out of here tonight. Because I can put you in this just as deep as I am.
What do you mean?
Sam Dutton, that's what I mean.
It was you.
And if I say you were a part of it, who's to say no? Earp already suspects you.
You wouldn't.
Wouldn't I? If you don't go with me now.
I won't do it. I don't care what happens to me, but I want to see you pay for what you've done.
You can't hang you twice, you know.
No, I won't do it.
What can I do for you, Mose?
Now that Sam Dutton's dead and Duval's in jail, what am I going to do with all of that mail for Evangeline Murphy? Oh, but say, there is an Evangeline in town now.
That right?
Yep. Singer down at the Alhambra calling herself Evangeline Marlowe.
Well, not for long. I hear her name is going to soon be changed to Costing.
No.
Yep.
Well, now don't that beat all? Some folks ain't never satisfied.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Whiskey. It's good.
Better be.
No fight. Now remember, they'll get you in the back room, start a poker game, accuse you of cheating, and try and shoot you in the back.
Try? Who's going to stop me?
Me.
Against all these Arizona hoodlums? You better take another look around.
Of course, I realize it's risky. You can back out if you want to.
No. No, I guess I've lived long enough. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
When Wyatt Earp left Dodge City for Arizona Territory, he believed that his career as a peace officer was finished. He wanted to hang up his guns and earn a modest income as a rancher or a miner. Wyatt and his brothers were soon to learn that Arizona had become the last stronghold of the outlaw, a terrifying wilderness in which sheriffs and marshals were open allies of cattle thieves and stage robbers.
Hey there! Mind if I talk to you a minute? Is this the Earp party? I'm looking for Wyatt Earp and his brothers.
What's your business?
Hey, you must be Wyatt Earp. I've got your picture here with that long barrel 45. I'm, Vic Bywater with Wells Fargo.
You could be a Wells Fargo agent.
Here's my old-timer's ring. It fits, you'll notice.
All right, Mr. Bywater. These are my brothers. Virgil Earp, Morgan Earp, our friend, Dr. John H. Holliday, Mr. Bywater.
Howdy. I've ridden all the way from Tombstone. The company sure needs you back there.
Well, we got other plans.
We're headed for Prescott.
Oh, wait a minute. I vote we give the horses a rest and give Mr. Bywater here a chance to speak his piece.
Well, thank you, Marshal.
I'm not a marshal of Dodge anymore. Of course, I'm still a U.S. deputy marshal, but I'm turning that badge in, too. That looks like a good spot over there. We can talk there, Mr. Bywater.
And you can't ranch in Arizona because the Clantons and other rustlers steal your cattle. Mining's not much good either. Road agents heist the ore and bullion. Fremont, the territorial governor, he doesn't seem to care much what goes on.
Well, you're exaggerating a little, aren't you?
No, Mr. Earp. If you think so, pay a visit to Bootjack's, the first town over the line.
What's so tough about Bootjack?
You ever hear of mysterious Dave Mather?
Mather? Is he in Bootjack?
Well, he runs the camp.
Now, what's so special about Mather?
I want him for murdering a man by the name of Mike DeGraff in Dodge City.
Let's head for Bootjack Wyatt. I want Mather, too.
Now, hold on, Doc. We're heading for Prescott, remember? We're 2 days late now. My wife's going to be worried sick.
Well, you go on and take the trailer, Prescott. You and Morgan. Doc, go pick out a horse.
Well, the company really needs you in Tombstone. Oh, Mather could wait.
No, sir. DeGraff was Doc's partner. Mather shot him in the back.
I thought you buried that star.
It isn't going to take Doc and me long. I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
But we've already got an undercover man in Bootjack. Now, he knows I'm looking for you to get you to come to Tombstone. Now, the company wants to give Mather enough rope, then we can close in on him.
He's had enough rope.
Look, it's no use arguing with him. Once his mind is set, that's it. Wyatt and Doc won't need any help in the two-bit hoodlum camp. Come on, let's push those wagons along.
All right. Tend to it, Wyatt. We'll be crossing Apache country tomorrow.
Yes, sir, big brother.
I'll ride along with the wagons if you have no objection.
What's the idea?
You want the solemn truth? Wells Fargo wants all the Earps I could find. I'm still hoping to hire you.
We might consider it.
Nope. Arizona Territory isn't as bad as he lets on. Wells Fargo can handle their own troubles. Come on.
Well, that settles that.
Mr. Earp. Our man in Bootjack is Fred Dodge. He's a husky blond boy with an Apache tomahawk tattooed on his left forearm. He's a member of Mather's gang, so let him make the first move to help you.
Right. Don't worry, we won't give him away.
Good.
You better check that bunt line with Virgil.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Bywater, could I trade your guns for a day or so?
Of course. It's a company issue, but it's a good one.
Thank you. Doc, I want Mr. Mather alive.
You'll be lucky to get him dead. This is not Kansas, Wyatt. Just climb on your horse and start to pray.
King of clubs.
10 of diamonds.
You know, that tomahawk still bothers me.
That? It's good luck for me, boss.
Luck of cards ain't been so good lately.
I got away from the Apaches, didn't I? Cut him.
Let him in. Dump it. There ain't no 5,000 here.
We cleaned out the stage, that's all of it.
No. You're holding out.
You call me a liar, Dave?
Yeah. And a cheat. The other boys, I want the rest of that money.
Yes, sir. Well, it looks like Mather had a busy week.
Yeah. You ride into town first. Check and see whether Mather's wearing a star.
Isn't that a technicality?
We'll take him either way. If he's wearing a star, it'll cause complications.
Why? Let's just ride into town and kill him.
Not unless we have to.
Wyatt, this is not Kansas.
I'll go in myself.
No. No, one man starts yelling Wyatt up, the whole camp will go to shooting. Besides, I probably have more friends in Bootjack than Mather has. May I remind you that most hoodlums like me? This is definitely a job for the scoundrel. So I will see you later.
It's me, Whitey.
Yeah?
You know a Dr. John H. Holliday?
Mm-hmm.
He just rode into town.
Alone?
Yes, sir. He wants to start a faro game, he says.
Uh-huh. Doc and me ain't exactly friends.
All right, we'll run him out.
No. Doc knows too many people. We gotta play this smart. Come on in.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, Doc. Remember me, Slim Cunnicker, Amarillo?
Hello, Slim. Sure, I remember
I
you.
thought you'd be dead by now.
Red Dog Connie. It's good to see you. Let's have a drink. Bartender, these are all fine friends of mine. I want to buy for the lot of them.
Have a seat, Doc. Come on, Doc.
I don't
Sit
mind
down.
if I do. Now, Red Dog, what have you been doing with yourself? You're looking real healthy.
Oh, I've been around.
There you go, Doc.
Bartender, where is Dave Mather?
Well, he's in and out.
In and out. Well, I want to open a fair game here, and the boys tell me I should talk to Dave.
Well, I gotta get word to Whitey. He's Dave's right-hand man.
I wish you would. I'd be mighty obliged.
Thank you, Doc.
Come on, Doc. Let me pour you a little drink.
What do you mean, a little drink? That's the way it goes. Now, my last dental case was a longhorn steer valued at $300. Took 8 men to chloroform that steer, and then I found out he had an impacted molar. Well, when I told Lander, the owner, I was going to have to use a chisel and a hammer, I thought he'd throw a conniption fit. All right, excuse me, boys.
Doc.
Yeah?
Well?
Well, what?
How'd you get the tooth out?
Get it out? Son, I took all of them out. Just what do you want here? Well, nothing drastic. I just want to open a faro game, not rob the establishment. Martha doesn't like you. Take my advice and get out of town. What if I stay? Somebody'll accuse you of cheating, and you'll be shot in the back. Well, that's right to the point. But why? We have enough trouble. And you seem friendly with a lot of the boys. Sounds logical. I know Martha. Get out of town. Well, I'll think about it. By the way, what name do you use other than Whitey? Just that name.
Holiday didn't leave town. He's opened a big game at the Roadhouse. Go tell Lucas and Gennaro I want to see him.
Doc isn't here for trouble, boss. He knows you run this camp. If he wanted to fight, he'd come right straight to you, wouldn't he?
I don't want any chatter. Tell Lucas and Gennaro I want to see him.
Yes, sir. It's tough luck, Red Dog. That tray is unhappy for you.
Wait a minute. I'm playing here, too, Doc.
What's the matter, Slim? Aren't you losing fast enough? All right, it's a 6 and pay a 6. Well, you're finally getting lucky.
Doc, you sure are lucky.
Well, that's why I'm in the business. There's a 4, and we'll pay another 4.
I'm gonna try that queen one more time. Hold it, Doc. Let's see that deal box.
Sir, are you suggesting I might resort to some form of subterfuge?
I think this box is ready.
Fire! All right, everybody, just take it easy. Martha's in the shack. Go on, I'll cover you. Hurry up.
Hit the floor!
He wants Mather. Come on.
He's on the ropes around the place.
Come on down, Earp. You ain't got it. Shut it. Can you see him? No, he moved on the other side of the house.
You'll never catch him now.
Somebody turn him loose.
Well, never mind. Where's Doc?
Sounds like he's putting up a fight.
Stupids. We'll have to do it ourselves. Come on.
Hold it. Lift your hands. I said lift your hands.
You in, Doc.
That's better.
You had no cause to do that.
Never mind. Move toward the shack.
What are you aiming to do?
I can't think of everything. I forgot some cord to tie your hands.
Well, that's shooting down there.
Well, now, maybe it's 4th of July. Get inside.
Come on! Sparks are flying in there. He'll set the place on fire!
It's just a trick. He's still on the roof.
All right, you men inside there. You throw your guns out on the porch and come out with your hands up or I'm coming in after you.
Matherin, why do you take care of you, Earp?
Now, there's 6 men scattered around here with bullet holes in them. I'll take care of Matt. You men take care of your friends. That makes 7. Now get busy. Kill him, Doc. He wasn't at Dodge with me.
No, I won't kill him. Can't afford to. Cartridges cost almost a nickel apiece now. Apache tomahawk. Nice fella.
2 of these men need a doctor. Now go find one and bring him here as soon as I leave town. If you don't, I'm liable to come back here, and then 2 of you won't need a doctor.
Yes, sir. On your horse. You throw bullets around like a drunken millionaire.
They had me cornered. Don't you ever do your own fighting, Mather? Doc ain't out of this yet.
Shut up. I'm for hanging him right here in Bootjack.
No, he gets a trial. Besides, I want him to think about that rope for a few weeks. You're too kind, Dr. Holliday. You're much too kind.
Well, we missed the wagons.
Yep. About 10 miles ahead of us would be my guess. Well, we'll rest the horses here, make some breakfast, then catch up with them.
You aiming to feed Mather?
That's right. Come on, lie down from there.
What? Where do you figure you'll find any John Laws in Arizona? I favor shooting him right now.
And I favor turning him over to a John Law, even if I have to take him all the way to Prescott.
No. You stand aside. Wyatt Mathers a no-good murdering skunk. Before we know it, we're gonna have his gang from Bootjack on us. I'll ask you just once more. Step aside.
Doc, you are sick. Give me that flask. You have a drink first, Doc. And if you feel like shooting me, that's what you're gonna have to do.
Why didn't you draw on me?
Because the truth is, I'm still fond of you.
If you stop hiding, Mather. I guess we're all bait for the buzzards now. I'd rather die fighting beside Wyatt than against him.
Doc's right, you know. If Whitey and the bootjack boys won't take me, other outfits will. There ain't no law in Arizona, Earp.
Yeah, I'm commencing to find that out. But at the moment, I'm concerned about brewing some coffee.
That could be Earp's campfire. Now, let's get one thing straight. I want a chance to talk some sense into Earp.
He's a born Johnny Law. He'll never be nothing else.
Sure. But Earp and Doc Holliday could kill Dave before we got close. Now, how about it? You want Mather and some of us to get killed? Or do you want to try to make a deal first?
That makes good horse sense to me, Whitey. I'm with you, Whitey.
All right. Now, fan out, and I'll do the talking.
Wyatt, listen. That's either Mather's boys or the Apaches you want to run for?
No. Let's get Mather in the rocks. Come on. Leave the horses here.
Hold it! Hold it! Wait right here, but cover me. Hey, Earp! Wyatt Earp! I want to talk to you. We'll hold our fire.
That's Whitey, my best man. I told you he'd come.
Let's fight it out, Wyatt.
No. I'll talk to him.
Marshal Earp?
That's right.
I'm Fred Dodge at Wells Fargo. I can't give you any proof of that unless Big Bywater found you. If he did, a tattoo on my left arm is enough.
He found me.
Good. Then I can give it to you straight. You're never going to get Mather to a jail, and you'll be dead within the hour if you try. I'm sorry, but you'll have to turn him loose. I can stay undercover, keep close track of him, and continue my reports.
When are you going to turn him over to the law? You get all you need on him now.
As soon as there is a law. Right now, a handful of Wells Fargo agents can't do very much.
Isn't there any law in Prescott, Tucson?
One on a sheriff. And you'll never get Mather that far, even if you got him away from here. He's in cahoots with old man Clanton and that Tombstone crowd.
Well,
Mr. I don't lie to you when I tell you that outlaw gangs in Arizona are thicker than Apaches. You haven't got a chance of taking him in. We've stalled too long now. Give me Mather. My life depends on it. And so does yours.
All right, I'll turn him loose.
Hold your fire! He's turning Dave loose!
Doc? Maybe Whitey was lying to us. There must be some law in Arizona.
Well, I never heard of any. Why, do you ever hear the story of Death's Head Jones, the patron saint of Arizona territory?
No?
Well, they tried to hang Jones 3 separate times, and each time the rope broke. Fourth time they tried to hang him, the devil appeared on the gallows.
Oh?
Devil said, "Boys, There ain't no sense trying to hang Jones again, 'cause I don't want him. Just send him to Tombstone, Arizona. Of course, it's only a story, but it might give you some idea.
Tombstone, huh? Well, I don't know what Virgil and Morgan are going to do, but I think I'll take a look at that little city. Yes, sir, I'm heading for Tombstone.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Sir, it's a mighty long way to that fort. Desert all the way.
That's right.
You think you'd make it, do you, with all them desperados looking for that money?
I sure try.
Yeah. The bushwhackers don't get us, the Apaches will.
Well, Mr. Gibbs, you know, you don't have to go along.
Well, if you're fool enough to try it, I'm fool enough to go along.
And bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
When Wyatt Earp came to Arizona Territory, it was wild and raw. Civilization was represented by the city of Tucson, a few turbulent mining towns like Tombstone, and a scattering of army forts. Since the Apaches were a constant menace, travel was precarious, even for Wyatt Earp.
15,000? Well, that's what they say. The Army payroll. Some bloomin' major carrying it on the morning stage.
15,000 clams.
Yes, sir. You want to make a bet them boxes don't get to where they're headed?
You figure somebody will hold up that stage?
Why, for 2 cents, I'd risk it myself.
There's your 2 cents. You fellas road agents?
You mean to say you don't know me, sir?
Can't say I do.
Why, I've rode with the best. The Daltons, Blackjack Ketchum, Billy,
Oh, sure, you know Billy,
Well, that's very interesting, gentlemen. I'm a United States Deputy Marshal.
Well, Marshal, sure, and that is, we were only joshing.
That's the truth, Marshal. You see, he's a swamper over to Lucky Cuss Mine.
Oh, he is, huh? Where'd you hear this rumor about the Army payroll?
Well, it's all over town.
Sure, all over town.
Well, you stick to swamping. Killer.
Howdy. I'm Major Fletcher, Army Paymaster. You Wyatt Earp?
That's right, sir.
Glad to meet you, Earp. Heard about you.
I just heard about you.
Oh, that's so?
Yeah, rumor has it that you're carrying $15,000 on this morning's stage. Army payroll.
Well, I don't know how it got out, Marshal. That's why I'm here. I got 3 months' pay for Fort Breckenridge, and I'm concerned about it.
I don't blame you.
I I've also heard the talk around town that the stage may be held up.
As long as you could be sure it was only talk.
Well, I've got one man riding shotgun, but I'd rather have two. I came to ask you to help.
Well, Major, I can't leave Tombstone.
I'd sure appreciate it if you'd go with me, sir.
All the way to Fort Breckenridge?
Well, we'd leave the stage at Benson and then ride out across the desert. It'd take 2-3 days, but it's government business.
Why don't you have the cavalry meet you at Benson?
They're too busy. Always on Apache lookout.
50 miles across open desert with $15,000.
I'd sure enjoy your company.
All right, Major. I'd like to talk to my deputy first. Have him meet us at Benson with some horses and mules.
Good. Stage lows in 10 minutes.
I'll be there.
I sure appreciate this, Mr. Earp. Glad you made it, Marshal. Here, wait a minute. I want those boxes hidden.
You're only going to Benson, Major. The other baggage goes straight on through.
I want those boxes in a safe place. Here, put them in the boot.
Now I know how the word got out.
Yeah? How?
Major, it's one thing to be worried. It's another thing not to use caution.
I guess I'm so used to transporting money, well, there I go again. I just don't remember.
Maybe you better start.
Too late for that. I'm retiring in 2 months.
Who are the passengers?
Well, the boy's going home to New Mexico.
The lady?
She's just passing through, you might say. Came from Tucson.
What about the other one?
Rode in last night on the stage. Probably the only man in town don't know what's in these boxes. Ford!
Well, good luck to both of us, Marshal.
May I?
Sure.
Thank you.
Get out.
You think there will be trouble, senor?
Might be. You carry a gun?
No.
What about you, sir?
What's that to you?
I want to find out how much we can count on if we're attacked.
Defending government money is your job, not mine.
That tells me what I want to know.
Inside.
I hope there's something cooler than coffee.
Or stronger.
Strange full of passengers,
They're kind of typical.
Not suspicious of any of them.
I'm more worried about road agents. You don't seem to be very worried, though.
Oh, I'm used to this.
How long you been a paymaster?
Almost 10 years.
10 years. It's a long time for one assignment. The Army usually switches the officers around.
I thought administration would lead to faster promotion. I was wrong. More coffee?
No, thanks. You looking for something?
That's right, senor. In my own baggage. You think I am such a fool as to try to rob him here?
You could be checking the baggage to make it easier later on.
You accuse me of being a thief, senor?
No?
Don't. I will kill you.
You told me you weren't armed.
I tell you I am no thief. I'm a stranger, see. A Mexican, see. And of a poor family. The Holy Mother knows how we could use that money. Only a little of it. But I do not steal.
I believe you. Get what you want.
Thanks, honey.
De nada, senora.
Not senora. Senorita. Would you like to sit here, Major?
No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Mind if I join you?
Oh. Marshal. Sure, sit down.
Thank you. You do much traveling?
A girl like me gets around, as you know.
As I know?
Marshals, always hounding people.
I take it you don't care much for marshals.
Well, I found there are two kinds of lawmen. The ones who won't give you a chance, and the ones who will. For a consideration. Which kind are you, Marshal Earp?
Well, you won't have any trouble with me. That is, of course, unless you plan to rob the stage.
Maybe you'd talk different if I'd stayed in your town.
You didn't stay.
That's right. I didn't. I'm heading back east now. I'm going to start over. It's not too late.
It's never too late.
I'm getting out now. Not 1 minute too soon.
I hope it works.
It will. This time it will.
Starting your last stretch to Benson.
Yes, now or never. All right, Mr. Ketching, let's roll. Muchas gracias.
Marshal! There they are up ahead, the 6 of them.
Think we can get through them?
My horse will do what I ask.
Well, it's up to you, Major. You want to give out that money or take a chance of somebody getting hurt?
Did we make it?
Maybe. There's 6 outlaws and we've got 4... 3 guns.
Don't worry about me.
All right, make a run for it.
All right. Surprise will be in our favor. All right, we're going to try and run through them. Just slow down, make them think we're going to stop. And when I give you the word, give the horses their head.
Yes, sir.
Major, you take that side. Don't fire yet. Get down.
All right, give it to him.
Giving up. We got through.
You all right?
Sure, I'm fine.
Thanks.
How far are we from Benson?
About an hour. It's an overnight stop. We better stay there.
Why?
Be better to start our ride through the desert when it's daylight.
Muy buenas noches. Pásenle, bienvenidos todos. Ya venían algo retardados, ¿eh?
Howdy, White. Ah, Shotgun, good to see you.
I brought him horses you wanted.
Oh, good. Major Fletcher, this is my deputy, Shotgun Gibbs.
Glad to see you, Gibbs. Hey, are there rooms for us here?
Oh, si, senor. But 3 small ones.
The boy and I can double up.
One for the lady, too.
Major, you take the third one. Shotgun and I will make ourselves comfortable in the waiting room.
All right. We'll put the boxes in my room. I'll sleep with them under my bed.
Sure you wouldn't like me to watch over them?
Oh, they'll be safe there. He'll be right outside the door.
Well,
They're my responsibility, I'm the one who'd stand court-martial.
Oh, thanks. You say you're 2 months from retirement?
I said I was up for retirement in 2 months. Haven't decided about it yet. Retirement pay isn't much, you know.
course. I'm alone. No family to support.
Well, after all these years in the Army, think you'd like being a civilian?
I don't know. Why?
Just wondered. Good night.
Good night.
Who was that?
I don't know. Come on.
Major Fletcher? Major Fletcher?
Give me that. Go get the others.
Garcia! Come on!
What happened to him, Wyatt?
I don't know. Must have come in the window and sandbagged the major in his sleep.
You get the money?
Yeah, both boxes.
What happened?
Where's Carp?
His gun. He must have got up in the dark and slipped out his window.
Slipped on that one. Hasn't got too much of a start. Let's go get him.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't trail a man in the dark here. Wait till dawn.
Give him 2 hours head start.
¿Qué pasa?
Give me my boots.
Ay, esto nunca nos había pasado aquí antes. Venga, esto también.
This is the trail, Wyatt. Look how deep them hoof prints is dug in. It's well loaded down. Sound like somebody would dig it.
Put up your hands, Mr. Clark.
No, Major.
Well?
He's dead. Why'd you shoot? He was going to surrender.
I didn't think so. What are you worried about? He's a thief. They're the money boxes.
Looks like he's aiming to bury him. Come back later.
Lock's not broken.
Give me a hand. We'll get him on a horse. We can get him back to the station before the stage leaves.
Why don't you just bury him here and go on? We've got a good start to Fort Breckenridge.
A man is dead, Major Fletcher. There are certain legalities that have to be attended to.
Well,
This happens to be my job. And I'll give the orders.
Ayúdame.
Mr. Carp.
Shotgun, give me a hand. Give me a hand. Ayúdame. Take him inside. Shotgun, unload those money boxes.
Why? We're going right out?
Not yet.
What do you mean?
Take him down.
Hey, what are you doing with my property?
Unlock him, Major.
You tell me why.
I'll tell you why. You shot Carp for robbing him. Now I want to see exactly what he paid for.
I don't like your implication, Marshal.
I didn't expect you to. Are you going to open those boxes or have to shoot the locks off?
Those are government property.
And I'm a United States Marshal.
Rocks! Ain't nothing but rocks. Where's the money?
Maybe there never was any. In those boxes. You hired Carp to take those boxes out and bury him, so they'd never be found. Then you shot him so he couldn't talk.
You're guessing there.
Am I? You're retiring in 2 months, Major. Retirement pay isn't too bad, helped out with $15,000.
You could never prove that.
I could if I found the money.
All right. Where is the money?
You hid it earlier? Or gave it to somebody to keep for you? A lady, perhaps.
If it hadn't been for you, it would have been easy.
Well, you're the one that asked me to come along, remember? That was to give you a perfect alibi, wasn't it?
How'd you find out?
A look, a word here and there. And Carp's mistake. He should have patted his horse's hooves.
What about the money, Wyatt?
I think you'll find it in Miss Crystal's baggage. Go take a look.
I'm sorry, Carrie.
That's all right, honey. It was only a dream, anyway.
Tried.
I wish you had tried something legal. I'm sorry, man.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
So, you call yourself the sheriff of Cochise County?
I am the sheriff.
Good. The rascal admits it. And what do you say, sir, to the charge that you turned loose 2 Clanton horse thieves?
I don't have to say anything. You have no authority to try me. You may have been a captain in the Navy, but you're just a rancher now. A private citizen like anyone else.
Make note of that, men. The prisoner is belligerent. And he shows no sign of being sorry for being the crooked little swab he is. I charge you with malfeasance in office. The jury will vote. Mr. Foreman?
Aye, sir.
How does the jury vote?
Guilty, sir.
I should hang you. But every time we have to hang a man, my wife objects. So, I sentence you to 5 years in jail.
You just try it. I'll be out on a writ of habeas corpus in an hour.
Not out of my jail, you won't.
Your jail?
I run the tidiest little brig in Arizona territory. The sentence is 5 years, Ben. Lock him up.
You can't do this. It's illegal. I'll have you arrested. I'll sue you. I'm a personal friend of Governor Fremont. You can't do this to me.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Captain David Rowland, retired Navy officer, was famous in Arizona Territory. Living in the midst of Apaches and rustlers, the captain had a private army of tough gunfighters. He dispensed his own justice and he operated his own jail. Unfortunately, Marshal Wyatt Earp was obliged to investigate this private empire when Sheriff Johnny Bean fell afoul of Captain Rowland.
Just on my way up to see you, Mr. Clanton.
Thought I told you to see me yesterday. When I send work to you, Bean, I ain't fooling around.
I'm sorry, sir. What's the trouble?
Oh, that fella, Captain. David Rowland, he grabbed 2 of my boys. Said there's horse thieves. He's got them in that jail he runs on his ranch.
Well, he can't do that.
Well, he done it.
According
and don't make law talk to me. I want my boys turned loose.
I'll go up there right away.
Oh, now, Bean. Roland spreads northeast, not west.
Well, I can't go up against Roland single-handed. I'll need a big posse.
Well, you better start raising dust right quick, you hear me?
I'll take care of it. Here's a telegram from Chief U.S. Marshal Crowley Dake. You'll see it instructs you to help me investigate conditions at Captain Roland's ranch. We're supposed to have law and order in Cochise County. One cattle rancher can't take law enforcement into his own hands.
Well, Johnny.
I know the captain. And if he said the Clantons were stealing horses, they were stealing horses. You get your own posse, be him.
We ain't riding with you.
This is Wyatt's job, and I demand...
You demand? Why, you two-bit rotten
Gentlemen. Take it easy, Doc. I'll look into this, Johnny. Meanwhile, you just go on collecting taxes.
My office must be represented in any action taken. I'm the sheriff. I have county jurisdiction. You can be in charge, but I must go along.
Clanton order you to do this, Johnny?
I don't take orders from him or anyone else.
You're a liar.
And a bushwhacker.
Hold it. All right, Sheriff, you can go along.
Thank you, Wyatt. I'll get the posse.
Posse? Roland has fought off 100 men and dozens of Apache raids. You don't ride onto his spread unless he says so.
I think Doc's right. Just the four of us.
This is impudent nonsense.
Really? Then go right ahead, Johnny.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm Marshal Wyatt Earp from Tombstone. These are my deputies. He's Sheriff Bean.
I guess they're Johnny Laws, all right. Does the captain know you?
You'll know me. I'm Dr. John H. Holliday.
You ride ahead and ask the boss. You all follow me at a walk. On account of the boss don't like dust.
The captain will see Marshal Earp and Dr. Holliday. You two wait here.
Lovely home.
Mm-hmm. Quiet. You better stand till he tells you to sit down.
Might get riled, huh?
He was chief of staff. Good old Navy. At ease, Doc. Hello, Captain. How are you?
Hi.
I'd like to present Marshal Earp.
Very happy to know you, sir.
I've heard about you, Marshal. Sit down, sit down. Manuel, refreshment. Now then, tell me, what can I do for you?
Well, the legal point is, Captain, that horse thieves should be tried in a duly constituted court of law. That's the complaint against you by Sheriff Bean.
Bean? Sheriff Bean's a scoundrel. Hand in glove with old man Clanton. Here, here.
Well, now, that may be, but the Chief U.S. Marshal's office has ordered me to investigate.
Nothing to investigate, young man. I caught 2 Clanton's men on horses with my brand on them, and I threw them in jail. I could have hanged them.
Captain, you are not a judge. You have no right to operate a jail.
Blast it all, Doc, I don't... Since when did you start wearing a star? The last time I saw you, we were in that wild poker game over at Amarillo.
I've fallen on virtuous days.
This is not Tombstone, Marshal. I am the law here because there is no other law. I don't see any point in arguing. The discussion is closed.
What discussion, David?
Well, it has nothing to do with you, Matty.
You know how I dislike those rough Navy tones of yours, my dear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose I must introduce Marshal Earp and Doc Holliday.
Of course. How do you do?
How do you do, ma'am?
Wyatt Earp?
Yes, ma'am.
Why, you're the famous marshal that's trying to clean up that dreadful tombstone camp. A reliable young man, David.
He wants me to give him those 2 Clanton horse thieves.
Well, give them to him and good riddance. Costs a fortune to run that brig, as my captain calls it.
Well, the captain shouldn't have to feed prisoners.
She feeds them. Good cowhand rations. I'd give them bread and water.
Will you gentlemen excuse us? This is a command decision, and I want to state my case.
Of course, ma'am. We'll wait outside.
Marshal Earp, I want your word that these 2 men will be held in Tombstone Jail until they can be tried.
You have it, sir.
Captain Rowland, I'm Sheriff Bean.
Get off my property!
Where's Earp?
Out on patrol, he said.
Holliday and Gibbs, they around?
Doc's in a faro game over at the Alhambra. Gibbs is putting his mule to bed.
Good. Here's writs of habeas corpus for the 2 Clanton men. Get 'em out.
But Sheriff, Earp ain't gonna like this.
I don't care what Earp likes. You can't refuse to honor a court writ, can you?
I guess I can't.
Hurry it up. There are 2 horses at the rack outside. Take them and get lost. And stay lost.
Turn those Clantons loose?
Yes, I did.
Dirty little dumb.
Take your hands up!
Be a good pistol whipping, they'll straighten you out.
Whoa, whoa, boy. Get him when you ain't so mad. You might kill the little weasel feeling like you do.
You turn those Clanton hoodlums loose.
You done that? Well, you... Get on out of here before I larp you.
Yeah. We might as well have this out right now.
Me first. Go for that gun. No fight, Ben.
Wait a minute. Well, he'd cut you in 2. Now, come on. Let's go for a walk and cool off.
All right, I'll leave. But I won't forget this, Earp.
What are you gonna do with a feller like Ben? He's too smart to fight, and if you just killed him, they'd hang you for it.
He knows that. He trades on it. You go find Doc. We'll try and track down those 2 horse thieves. Go on. You got a lame horse. They won't get much further.
I think I'll kill Ben.
Yeah, maybe you could make it look like an accident.
Now, stop that talk, both of you. Being isn't worth going to jail for, much less going to the gallows. Come on.
Hey, ain't that Captain Rowland? Yep. If I know him, he probably left twice as many guns just outside town.
I wonder who he's after.
Not me, thank goodness.
Sheriff, you'd better slope out of here.
Why?
Captain Rowland. He's right outside the courthouse. And he's mad.
I'm not afraid of that loud-mouthed ruffian. You forget I happen to be sheriff of Cochise County. Now, see here.
Put him on.
Put him on.
You must be crazy. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take you to jail. A good jail.
He was after Sheriff Bean. Well, he got him.
Suits me.
Yeah, but just wait until the Clantons find out about this.
This time, let Roland hang him.
Sorry, Doc, I gotta take him back. After the captain's satisfied that we kept our word. You won't be able to release him again. Now they're my prisoners.
Captain will sure be glad to see you. He's been biting 10-penny nails.
Oh, then he knows they were released.
We got the word last night. He'll sure feel better when he sees you caught him. Let's shove off, huh?
Good work, my boy. You keep your promises, I see.
I tried to, sir.
Bosun, lock him up in the brig. They can keep Sheriff Bean company.
Bean? Here?
Yes, here. I tried him for malfeasance in office. Found him guilty. Gave him 5 years.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Well, I'm sorry, Captain, but...
This is no time for argument, Wyatt. Don't you want to see Johnny behind bars? We request permission to see the prisoner, sir.
Permission granted.
Hey, fellas, look at here. Well, well. I didn't think I'd ever see the day. Even Roscoe was laughing at it.
Wyatt, you get me out of here right away. This is monstrous, illegal, and he can't do it.
Well, now, I don't know, Johnny. You know, bars kind of become you. Fellas, don't you think he looks kind of good behind bars?
That's right, Wyatt. It's kind of ultimate justice.
That's enough horseplay. I'm an officer of the law. You tell that wild man that I'm to be released at once. At once!
Well, now, I don't have any influence over the captain, Johnny. Isn't that right, Doc?
That's right. I think we ought to leave him here, Wyatt.
Wyatt, you see this letter? It's to Governor Fremont. If he has to send the army to get me out of here, how will that make you look?
I'll see what I can do, Johnny.
Come on.
Roland won't let him send that letter to Fremont.
Yeah. Let that polecat do some sweating in there, Wyatt.
I wish I could.
He cannot.
Now, come on, Doc, think about it. The captain's got no right to throw anybody in his private jail, much less a county sheriff.
I don't think you're going to talk the captain out of it.
Well, I don't intend to. You and Shotgun keep him busy talking about the war. I intend to discuss this whole jail business with Mrs. Rowland. Now, I don't like Bean any more than you do. But he could cause the captain serious trouble. Abducting and imprisoning an officer of the law. It's Rowland that could get 5 years. Yeah, give him the keys. So you see, Mrs. Rowland, the law down here is getting stronger. It's not necessary for your husband to fight his own battles.
But he's always had to, or else abandon this property to the rustlers and the Apaches. Goodness knows I'm willing for him to stop.
And the captain?
He's very angry with that wretched sheriff. You ought to talk to General Denby at Fort Huachuca. He and my husband are old friends from the war.
And the general can arbitrate?
Yes. I've done all I can. You see, dear trouble. David, what is it?
The Clantons, armed to the teeth. They're riding down Brush Valley. Come on, Marshal. We'll need every fighting man here, except Sheriff Bean and those horse thieves.
Just a minute, Captain.
McGregor! Call in the outpost. We'll concentrate at the gap. Action, station!
They're fools to come through the valley. It's a trap.
Mrs. Rowland, the captain has a right to defend himself.
Papa, the boys don't think Roland will fall for it.
You tell them to stop thinking. We'll keep him busy over here while our boys from Cottonwood Springs jump that ranch house from the other side.
Captain. Aye? How well do you know old man Clanton?
What are you driving at?
Clanton's not foolish enough to ride into an ambush like this. I think he'll make his main line of attack someplace else. Maybe your ranch house.
Nonsense. You ready, Bosun?
Ready, sir.
Just far enough. Ike.
Ike?
Tell some of the boys to mosey into that clearing yonder, in front of that gap, and draw their fire.
Sure, Papa.
Now just show yourselves, boys. When you hear bullets whistling, turn and run. Steady. Ready. Hit the ground. Bring them two boys back here. I'll see what I can do for them.
Ceasefire. Blasted. That volley's wasted. Only got two of them.
Captain, I'm going back to your ranch house.
What for? The fighting's here.
I'm not so sure it is. If everything's all right back there, I'll be back here soon enough. Come on, we're going to make a run for our horses.
They broke through the back way. We've got to warn the captain. Ring the bell.
Hold the fire! Hold it! That's the bell. Earp was right. Bosun, take charge here. Keep them cannons pinned.
Yes, sir.
You! Come with me. All right, get on. Spread out. Keep your guns ready. We'll rush the gate. Then we'll go in and tear the whole place apart. Come on.
Doc, watch the gate.
Marshal, if they shot the guards watching the back road, they're almost here.
I knew it. Clanton outsmarted us. Doc, most of his men are sure to be coming that way.
Not coming. They're already here.
Get him inside.
Give me a hand.
They must have got there, Ike. Let's keep them busy.
reload.
I can shoot a gun.
No, you just reload for me. I don't want you hit. Go on.
Surround the house, boys. We'll get them out. Come on. Hold your fire. Go, pick him up. Grab the gun.
My dear, are you all right?
Of course. I'm all right.
Sure glad to see you, Captain. Where's Magruder? He's inside, sir. He's badly hurt.
Come, darling, I'll show you. Come along.
Sit down, shotgun. I'll fix that iron.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Here's the grub you ordered, Marshal.
Oh, thanks, Mike. What do I owe you?
With your breakfast, $6.
All right.
What are you John Laws doing? Using canvas straps instead of handcuffs now?
No, Mike. That's a straitjacket. I had to take a poor fellow to a special hospital today.
Straitjacket? How does it work?
Well, here. I'll show you. Now, you put your arms through there. Here. Try it on.
Oh, no, not me.
Here, you. How about you? Try it on.
Hey, what are you trying to do? No.
Here, try it on. That's right.
No, take it off.
Now let me loose! Hey, easy, friend. I didn't mean no harm.
You ain't putting me in no special hospital. Don't anybody lay a hand on me.
Cully, what have you done?
I ain't going to no special hospital.
Come on. We're getting out of here. And don't anybody try following us.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
In 1881, treatment of the mentally ill was unheard of, and the law seldom recognized insanity as an excuse for defendants charged with crime. Thus, when Wyatt attempted to help the outlawed Dre brothers, he risked his job and his life.
Trouble? Yeah. Marshal Pritchard got shot in Charleston. Dr. Goodfellow's bringing him in for surgery.
Did he hit bad?
Yeah, it'd be a miracle if he lives.
Who shot him?
Stranger, first name McCully. Travels with his brother. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does, don't it?
I knew it. Dave, Cully, Dre. Wanted by the Texas Rangers.
Must be pretty good with a gun if they wounded 2 Texas Rangers.
Look, while I'm talking to Dr. Goodfellow, you get loaded up for the trail, huh?
Right.
Wyatt, how's Marshal Pritchard?
Critical.
Is he conscious?
Off and on.
Did you see this Cully Dre shoot him?
It was incredible. Happened just like that. In my opinion, this man, Cully Dre, is unbalanced.
You mean he's insane?
Well, I couldn't diagnose without examining him, but from what I saw, I believe he's suffering from some kind of brain injury.
Well, how would you tell that?
The classic symptoms of brain injury are muscular weakness, foot-dragging gait, blinding headaches, and outbursts of hysterical behavior. Now, if Cully Dre fits this pattern, he's not responsible for his actions.
Yeah, but in the eyes of the law, he's considered a criminal.
Yes, and it's wrong. That's the tragedy with cases of this type. He probably doesn't even remember shooting Pritchard.
Well, can he be cured?
Well, possibly with surgery.
Doc, if I brought him to you, would you help him?
Oh, of course I would.
I'll bring him to you.
Quiet. Be careful. In his condition, Cully Dre is more dangerous than any gunslinger you've ever faced.
You ain't tricking me, John Law. I'm gonna fill you full of lead. David. We're safe now, just you and me. Here.
Now, wait a minute, Wyatt. You've got to listen to me. I'm not going to let the two of you go after the Dre brothers alone.
I do what Wyatt tells me, Mr. Mayor.
The minute I found out they were wanted by the Texas Rangers, I telegraphed their headquarters, and I just got their answer. Now, you listen to this. Use all force available to capture Cully and Dave Dre, dead or alive. If latter, hold for extradition. Yeah, look at it yourself, Wyatt. Now, our posse can track them down in no time.
The last report had him heading for the Dragoon Mountains. Do you know what that region's like? They could spot a posse a mile away.
Cully Dre is no ordinary gunslinger, Wyatt. He's not a rational man. And that brother of his, he'll stop at nothing to help him.
Well, I am banking on just that. Before there's any more bloodshed, I want to try talking them out.
Talking them out? Well, they're not going to listen to you.
Dr. Goodfellow says that Cully Dre needs medical attention. He thinks he can cure him.
Well, maybe so. Maybe so, providing you have a chance to take him alive.
Look, unless I am forced to, I don't want to have to shoot down a man who's so sick that he doesn't know what he's doing. Here.
Wyatt, will you listen to me? It's too risky. Now cover yourself with a posse.
With a posse, the letter's going to start flying for sure. And what would that prove?
It needn't prove anything, Wyatt. It's your duty to uphold the laws, not make them.
Well, it's about time the law recognized what makes a man start shooting without reason. Now, if I can't talk the Dre brothers out, the posse's welcome to shoot them out.
Get down, Cully.
Why are we on the run this time? What happened?
You shot a U.S. Marshal at Charleston.
John Law? Why? Did I hurt him bad?
No time to find out. Come on, let's get in the cave.
No, Dave.
What's the matter now?
No, we'll get cornered in there. We must never get cornered.
Come on, we gotta get out of sight. Can you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't see it too good. My eyes fog up on me.
You don't have to see, just listen. The law is after us. There'll be a posse. We gotta get inside the cave. It's safe there.
No, it's dark in there. I don't like the dark.
Now quit it. What kind of talk is that for a grown man?
It's darker all the time.
You need sleep. Here. Take a swig of this. It'll stop the headache. That's enough. That's enough. We gotta make it last.
Gotta make it last.
trail's still fresh. Passed by here about an hour ago.
Sure like to find them before sundown.
Let me go!
Can't you stay put?
It's too dark in there.
All right, all right. Quit your jabbering. You can sleep out here.
Don't leave me, Dave. Though you're the only one I can trust. Huh?
Is it always going to be like this, Dave?
I guess so.
No!
Hush up!
Thinking bad things. I'm all the time thinking bad things.
Think good things, Cully. Think of Mom and Pop and you and me sitting around the house after supper.
Mom?
Yeah, that's right, Mom. Remember how she used to sing songs to you? Remember?
Doubled back.
Hi. Horse tracks lead off here.
Yeah, that's cave country. Should have figured that's where they'd be headed.
What'd you do that for?
I heard something.
You were dreaming.
Come from up yonder. Still think we can talk them out?
We can try.
They'll pick us off like pigeons.
Hey, look. I told you I heard somebody.
Hold your fire. Dre? Dave Dre, I want to talk to you.
Let's see you drop your guns first.
Fair enough.
No what?
Do as he says.
Hold it. That's far enough. Where's your posse hiding?
No posse.
They're John Laws, Dave. Don't trust them.
I said hold it. All right, come up slow.
I'm Marshal Wyatt Earp, Tombstone. This is my deputy, Mr. Gibbs.
That's far enough. I've heard of you in Texas, Earp.
I'm seeing double, Dave. How many John Laws are there?
2.
Oh, I'm dizzy. My head hurts.
That's the way Dr. Goodfellow said it would be.
Who's Dr. Goodfellow?
He saw the shooting in Charleston, said it didn't make any sense.
Cully drinks too much.
According to Dr. Goodfellow, that's not all that's wrong with him.
Yeah?
Has he ever been hurt? Hit over the head with a gun barrel, creased by a bullet, maybe?
Why would a John Law be asking questions like that?
Because he's trying to help you.
Oh! Cully, that's all right. Just take it easy. He's got a leg crime from riding so far.
How'd he get that scar on his head?
I ain't saying.
Dave, your brother's sick.
Unless he has a doctor's care, he's going to get worse.
You're making this up.
Dr. Goodfellow thinks that he can cure Cully. Give him a chance and come back with us.
To Tombstone? You think I'm fool enough to fall for a trick like that?
You'll be a bigger fool trying to take care of your brother by yourself.
I'll manage.
No, you won't be able to control him. And the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get.
No! It's been like this ever since we left Texas. Up until then, the law had no cause to bother with us. We were working, saving money, planning to get our own spread.
You want to tell me how he got that scar?
A bullet from one of the Rangers creased him.
You shot up a town in Texas, didn't you?
You know how cowboys are on payday, out for a good time. Cully was just hurrahing up and down the main street, shooting in the air. He didn't mean no harm. Next thing I knew, the Rangers was slinging lead. When I saw Cully start bleeding, we shot our way out, and we've been running ever since.
And you're going to keep right on running until it's too late. Until Cully kills 3, 4, 5 men. Is that the way you want it to end?
Suppose that marshal he shot don't pull through. No matter what the doctor says, they'll have Cully swinging at the end of a rope.
The law means justice. And I say no court can punish a man for a crime he committed when he was out of his head.
Davy. Davy. All right, Herb. Bring the doctor back with you. Alone.
He'd be better off in Tombstone.
It's my way or nothing.
You give me your word you'll be here when we get back?
We'll wait till sunup.
Agreed. You water the horses. I'll go talk to Dr. Goodfellow.
All right.
I'm sorry, Wyatt. I couldn't go with you even if I wanted to. Marshal Pritchard's still not out of danger. Needs a lung tap every hour. Can't you persuade Dave to bring his brother here?
Not a chance. If I'm not back there by sunup, they'll be long gone.
Well, Plum will insist you take a posse with you this time.
Yeah, and that'll mean gunplay.
Well, you have no choice. The town's been on edge all day. If you don't bring the drays back, the posse will. Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Wyatt, I've defended you a dozen times when people thought you'd gone soft on criminals, but I cannot defend you this time.
I'm real sorry.
Now, you're not sorry. You won't tell me where the Dre brothers are hiding, and you went out there and made an unauthorized deal with them, and it's your duty to bring them in.
All right, I'll arrest them. But you keep that posse out of it.
I'm not going to make you any promises, Wyatt. I got another telegram from the Texas Rangers, and they're sending a man here. The safety committee is ready to ride.
Yeah, I know. I saw him milling around outside.
You still think you can bring the Dre brothers in, huh?
No, not with a posse. It's simple enough to start shooting, but that isn't going to help the cause for justice. Now, you do believe in justice, don't you?
Now, you know I do.
All right, then. You send the vigilantes on home, and you let me handle the Dre brothers alone.
Wyatt, you're making a mistake. Bad mistake.
Mr. Gibbs?
Stage driver told me that he saw Marshal Earp and Deputy Gibbs riding out of the west side of the lagoons just about sundown. I think the men we want are holed up out there. Well, we'll give them a half-hour start this time, and we'll trail them. All right, men, see to your horses.
I got an awful headache, Dave. Wyatt Earp promised to bring you a doctor to give you some help.
I don't know about those doctors. They may put me in one of them jackets.
We wait till sunup. If Earp don't show, we ride.
Let's ride right away.
No, I gave my word.
But what if he brings a posse? Look, don't let him take me away, Davy. Don't let him take me.
No, I won't. Why don't you go back in and get some more rest?
They drink.
That you, Earp? Yes. Leave your guns like you've done before.
You heard it, Mr. Gibbs.
Still don't like it.
Where's the doctor?
He couldn't come. He's trying to keep Marshal Pritchard alive.
Who's Pritchard?
Man you shot in Charleston.
Your brother knows. Dr. Goodfellow, try and help Cully if you come back to Tombstone.
That wasn't the deal. We're riding. Cully, fetch the horses.
You'll never make it, Dave.
We'll make it.
Maybe you, but not Cully. He'll die from his sickness.
I won't let him die. He's my brother.
Dave, come back to Tombstone. Let Dr. Goodfellow try and help him. If he proves he's sick, you'll back me up in court.
What about me?
You'll have to go to jail to save your brother's life.
Hey, Dave! You lied to me.
I didn't order that posse.
Come on, let's get out of here.
The law will find you no matter where you go. Give yourself up, Dave.
Don't listen to him. It's a trick. They're gonna kill you and put me away for the rest of my life.
It's your last chance to help your brother.
The marshal's right, Cully.
No, Dave. They're not gonna get you. And they're not gonna get me either.
What? No, Cully!
Dave! I didn't mean it. Come on. Dave's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Hold your fire! Take care of him. I'll get close.
Cully!
Cully? We're taking Dave to a doctor. You want to help him, don't you?
What is it, Doc? It's a brain abscess under the skull where that bullet creased him. I'll have to operate. Better get ready to help.
Yes.
Marshal? If I know my brother, he's scared. Mighty scared. And when he gets that way, he needs me awful bad.
Sure.
Thank you. Go on, Dr. Goodfellow.
And because of Cully Dre's brain injury, he was not responsible for his actions at the time that he shot Marshal Pritchard. In addition to my own testimony, Marshal Pritchard has given me a signed statement in Cully Dre's behalf. He feels that he himself was responsible for what happened. He terrified Cully when he put that straitjacket on him. If he hadn't, there'd have been no shooting.
Thank you, Dr. Goodfellow. The court recognizes the marshal's request that the defendant not be prosecuted.
Dave and Cully Dre will approach the stand, please. You both realize the seriousness of the charges against you. Under ordinary circumstances, you would have been shot down by a posse, or captured, tried, and, on the face of the evidence, been convicted of assault. But due to Marshal Earp's belief and dedication to the true meaning of justice and his plea on your behalf, the court feels duty-bound to reevaluate the law. It is the court's opinion that the law has no right to prosecute a man who mentally is not responsible for his actions. Accordingly, I hereby exonerate Mr. Cully Dre of the charges against him. A decision, I might add, that is unprecedented in Arizona territory. However, the incident that precipitated this unfortunate series of events, the hurrahing of a town in Texas, resulted in the wounding of 2 Rangers. Now, this is still on both your records. Therefore, I remand you to the custody of the Texas Rangers, with my recommendation for leniency. This court is adjourned. Marshal?
Thank you. Don't thank me. Thank the law. See what I told you, Cully? He kept his word, didn't he?
I reckon I didn't understand much before, mister, but I do now. Thank you, sir, for keeping your word.
You take good care of him, Ranger.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
You have to slow down, Holiday.
I'll be all right in the morning.
No, you won't be all right in the morning. You've got to have at least 2 weeks of complete rest. And I want you to stop drinking immediately.
Why don't you just have me buried?
Never mind the sarcasm.
I still plan to live until I die.
Come on, Wyatt. You ought to go to sleep now.
I'll see you in the morning, Doc.
That was a bad one, Wyatt. If he keeps on at this rate, I wouldn't give you a nickel for his chances. Maybe you can make him see it.
I've tried as hard as you have. He's stubborn.
Well, at least get him to stop drinking so much.
I'll do what I can, Doc.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Dr. John H. Holliday was Wyatt Earp's friend. As Wyatt was to say in later years, Doc was a dentist whom lung disease made a frontier vagabond, a philosopher whom life had made a caustic wit. At the same time, the nerviest, speediest, deadliest man with a 6-gun I ever knew. But this friendship was also a burden to the Marshal of Tombstone.
Where you want this?
I'll put it on the table. Anybody see you?
Nope. Come by the aisles and the back stairs. Boy, this stuff sure is heavy. You want the rest of it up here?
No. What does that label say?
Says standard 100 proof bottled in bond. Just like you ordered, White. Ain't nothing to show the proof's been cut in half, neither. Appears to be a neat job.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Think it'll work?
Oh, it's got to work. Doc hasn't cut down on his drinking at all. At least that water stuff will cut him in half.
Yeah, but what if he starts drinking twice as much of this here stuff?
That's impossible.
Well, what if he switches brands?
Don't worry, Doc won't switch brands. No, sir, Doc would rather be caught dead than drink any other brand than that. Go on and distribute this stuff to the barkeeps down the street.
All right, sir. I don't think it's going to work, though.
Shotgun, we got to do something. You heard what Dr. Goodfellow said, didn't you?
Yeah, he said it was bad, all right.
If it wasn't, I wouldn't pull something like this, or if I could think of another way. Now, go on, take it down the street.
Or Doc.
Morning, Doc.
Greetings, Hogan.
Usual?
Yes. What kind of liquor is this? Tastes like soda pop. Let's try another bottle.
Yes, sir. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. You try some.
Yes, sir.
Strong? Like a mule? I've been drinking this brand for 20 years. It's either a spoiled mash or it's been cut.
Cut? So how to prove, Doc? You broke the seal yourself.
I'm not accusing you, Hogan. We're confronted with a mystery. And I'm going to solve it.
After he left Doc Goodfellow's office, he went over to Oriental, collected a few IOUs over there, and told them fellers that couldn't pay that they better raise the money by tomorrow or else. Doc thinks he's going to die real soon.
Now, maybe that's good.
Good?
Mr. Gibbs, we should all live as if we're going to die real soon. In this business, it could happen.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, but it's awful bad on a man like Doc, ain't it?
Drinking that much is awful bad, too.
Yeah. Well, he ain't drinking now.
Doc never did believe that he could really die someday. That's been his trouble all along. Now, maybe he'll take better care of himself. Won't be so eager to rush into gunfights.
Yeah, I don't know about that, White. Seems to me it could go the other way.
You'll see I'm right. This'll settle him down.
Yeah, I hope so. But I ain't as sure as you are.
Come in. They're paying up, Doc. The word got around good.
I know it would. How much this time, Hogan?
About 1,500, sir. You count it.
Man is a foolish animal, Hogan. He exaggerates the value of his own life. All the gamblers who owe me put together aren't worth $1,500. Would you put up 1,500 to help them?
I ain't the good Lord, Doc. I wouldn't know.
That's the best proof there is of Lord. His divine tolerance. He allows men free will to go to the devil as they choose.
Yes, sir. Tom and Frank McLaury in town.
Oh? Well?
At the bird cage.
Good. Any other Clanton men with them?
No, sir. Just Tom and Frank. Them is top guns. Ain't there enough?
No. I like Ringo and brochures, too. It's a good deed I could do before I go.
Yes, sir. You gotta excuse me, Doc. I gotta get back to my job.
I hear Doc Holliday's drinks turned on him.
Yeah, he can't get no kick out of it at all anymore. Doc's pickled in alcohol, that's why.
Like a horse with too much oats. He founders himself.
You gentlemen discussing me?
Hello, Doc.
Whole town's talking about your drinks turning on you, Doc. Why don't you change your brand?
And where are your gun belts?
We left them on our saddles.
Good. You'll die in fresh air.
We got nothing against you, Doc.
Where's White Earp? Has he figured to bushwhack us out in the street?
Why, it's not around. Outside.
Doc?
Move.
Get one of us. Let me draw first.
No. Wait.
Doc must be pretty bad off, or else he wouldn't take the two of us on without Earp to back him.
What's the use of maybe one of us dying just to get Doc?
We can't run.
Come on. Get your gun belts fastened.
What's your hurry?
No. We ain't fighting Doc. Get on your horse.
They'll think we're scared.
Let him think. He's gonna die soon anyway. Earp's the one we want, and we'll pick our own time. No fight, Doc. Easy.
Tom and Frank McLaury. You picked the fight, Doc?
Mr. Gibbs, happens to be my business.
No, it happens to be mine.
Really, Deacon?
You're my deputy. Were the McLaurys breaking the law?
Not at the moment.
Let's not argue on the street.
Yeah, you come on along, Doc. You ain't feeling too good.
According to the law. According to the law. What does the law care about you? I've seen you risk your life at least 50 times, arresting hoodlums when you should have shot them. Do you know where you are? You're in Tombstone, Arizona. You're surrounded by a gang of hoodlums you haven't even made a dent in, and a crooked sheriff. Don't preach to me about the law. When Sheriff Bean is ready to have you murdered some night, the law won't even give you a decent burial.
Well, that may be true. But I don't need you to make things worse than they already are. You know, I thought that you might have learned something.
Learn what?
An officer either believes in the law or he turns in his star.
I've learned that. You know what? You should have been a judge back east somewhere. You don't belong out here.
You really want to quit?
Yes, I do. We've
Been friends a long time.
friends. Your moral rectitude was amusing, and I admire courage. But I've learned yours is a false courage. And I'd be a bigger fool if I were to help you walk into an open grave.
Doc, you're a sick man, otherwise you wouldn't pick a fight. You're just not yourself.
I am myself. But from now on, you and I are strangers. Hi, Doc. Is this some kind of play acting, Herb?
What?
You mean you and Doc really meant that?
You heard what he said?
I talked to you for a spell. What do you want? I couldn't help but overhear what you said to Herb, Doc. Sounds like you. Slow down enough. You never did belong with him. Why don't you throw in with me? What's the deal? More money than you ever won gambling. Oh? Wells Fargo's shipping about $100,000 into Tombstone. Dick Gertz sold part of his mining property, and he's asking for half the payment in cash. 100,000? Mm-hmm. What'll be my cut? Oh, 30,000? 50,000. 50? All right, Doc, 50. What am I supposed to do, the whole job single-handed? No, you just find out when Wells Fargo's bringing that $100,000 into Tombstone. Thacker doesn't know you quit as Earp's deputy. Now, if you move along real fast, all you have to do is ask him. Maybe. Who's going to make the heist? 3 good men. And nobody knows who they are but me, Doc. Well, I've been considering visiting the bars over at Charleston and Galeyville. Some of those boys owe me money. You can go there afterwards. Here, have a drink while you're thinking it over. Your own brand, too. I'll accept your business proposition, but don't get the idea that we're friends. I wouldn't drink your whiskey even if it tasted good.
Well, it was a fool notion. Now that Doc thinks he's going to die, he's more reckless than ever. I have to tell him about the whiskey before he gets himself shot.
Holliday's turned in his badge and quit you. I know how you must feel.
He's just not himself. I never understood it, but just the same, when he has enough liquor, it steadies him down. This way he's going to get himself killed. I'm going to tell him I cut his whiskey in half.
Quiet.
Shotgun have you seen, Doc?
Rode out of town.
Rode out, which way?
Headed for Charleston, I reckon. Why? You and Doc argue about them McLowrys?
Yeah, he turned in his star. I'm afraid of what he's going to do next. You were right. I'm going to tell him the truth when he gets back. Tell him it was all my doing and that I want to apologize.
Howdy, Thacker. Hello, Doc. Hey, you look tired.
I am.
Did you rest yourself?
Thank you.
Wyatt's been overworking you, huh?
As usual. Thacker, is there anything that the deacon ought to know?
Yes, there is. I meant to tell Wyatt as soon as I cleaned up the paperwork.
Then, why don't you give it to me? Maybe Wyatt'll let me go to bed.
Sure, Doc. Bringing in quite a bit of cash on the midnight stage. figure that Wyatt and a couple of deputies ought to be around.
Yes, I should think so.
Come in. Evening, Doctor. What is it, Hogan? I have some house calls that won't wait long.
This from Doc Holliday. Some money, insurance policy, and some other stuff.
It would appear from this that Holliday wants to start a new hospital in memory of Wyatt Earp, to bear his name. Why in memory?
Doc never said nothing to me. Just asked me to tote this over to you.
Hands off. Should do it. Sonny, take this over the jail. Give it a wide up. Nobody else. Here, this is for you. And remember, get out of there right away before he can question you.
The Wyatt Earp Memorial Hospital? And all his money?
I don't like the looks of it, Wyatt. Holliday's a violent man. He could be involved in something desperate himself. Or maybe he heard of a plot against your life.
Something's happened.
You got to find him, Wyatt.
I've tried. Mr. Gibbs and 3 other deputies are looking for him now. They'll find him. Hey, hold on.
What was that all about?
I don't know. It's from Doc. Well, he's going after Johnny B. and his final gesture to me.
Wells Fargo office, midnight. Being job. Try to take men alive, 3 of them. I don't understand it.
Well, you never did understand, Doc. Today he tried to gun the McLowrys for me. Now he's gonna double-cross Johnny Bean for me. He wants to give everything he has to me.
Is there that much good in Holliday?
According to his lights, yes. When Bean finds out about this, there's bound to be a gunfight. And if Bean gets lucky, Doc could be dead instead of our crooked sheriff. Now, I've got to find Gibbs and get over to the Wells Fargo office. Short in time, excuse me.
Where's Earp and Gibbs?
Looking for Doc Holliday? Look, all you have to worry about is that stage guard and Thacker.
Right. Where are you going to be?
I'll be at the Cosmopolitan Hotel. Now, this is an easy one. Grab that Wells Fargo box and take off.
Only 3 horses in the alley?
Yeah, that's right.
You couldn't spot the men?
If Bean schemed it, they'll drift along on foot when a stage pulls in.
All right, I'm gonna move into the alley. You stay here and wait until the stage stops. Remember, I want them alive.
All right, sir.
That's far enough, Bean.
Good work, boys.
Look out! All right, drop it. Get back over there. You won't get hurt. All right, boys, let's get out of here. Hold it! I ain't killed him, White. I ain't killed him.
Thanks, Wyatt.
You and Mr. Gibbs get them on over to the jail. Patch them up. I'm going to still try and find Doc.
Get inside, all of them. Come on, move along. Doc! Now, where have you been?
Later, Gibbs. This is Sheriff Bean. You ever seen him before?
No, never.
You lie. He hired you and the rest of your hoodlums. I tipped Bean off myself. That's how I know.
That's mighty interesting.
Oh, don't pay no attention to Doc. He's sober. All right. Boys, step right inside here. Get along.
I warned you, Doc, and I told her. You kill me and you both hang.
I wouldn't shoot you in cold blood.
No. And neither will you.
Oh, yes, I would, Johnny. I have but a few days left, and I might just as well die on the gallows as in bed. Don't try to pray. Just start cussing. Be an honest son of the devil.
No, Doc.
You can't do it, Doc.
No, don't, Doc!
That the way you want to take it? Like a sick dog?
Doc!
Get out of here. Here, try some of this. You were drinking so much, I watered your whiskey to keep you from killing yourself with it.
That was a sadistic thing to do to me. Tell me, Deacon, when did you come to your senses?
All right, Doc. You win this time, but I haven't given up on you yet.
Some people never know when they're well off. You know, Wyatt, greater love hath no man than that he giveth 100 proof to his best friend.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Thì 400 à? 400. Đây kiểm tra năng lượng này. Somos 700 rồi, rebat được một lần nữa. Ok. Lần này sẽ rebat thêm 10 anh quay qua kia anh binh. Anh sẽ là bố của qua kia. Yes. Thua hoài à? Không cội thắng à? Át một thực sự là khó đấy. Sẽ lấy một cái đồ ánh sáng đi. Sẽ là cái cung xanh ánh sáng đi. Hai cái giảm hiệu hai bên nhỉ? Thôi cái phải đang kéo một cái vùng đầu. Về rồi 25 chắc là nốt nào nữa thì lên 8 vậy. Lại là cái thằng Zurich này, sao nó vẫn lên được con ấy bài nhỉ? Đưa con Zurich bài ở lâu dài rồi nó con Nautilus nữa. Mình cầm tận 4 con Nautilus rồi chúng nó vẫn còn à. Ê xong ý làm mày không ba rồi, thua không? Thua à. Ok rồi, đi rồi. Top mấy đây? Chưa đi, sắp đi. Anh đi xa rồi, anh không lái xe nữa. Anh đắp mộ rồi, không thể là Riot Cat được. Khóc U Linh à. Em phải cút. Cút đi. Đây đi cho đỡ bị bắn vào đầu. Cày tê tại bị bắn cặp tự. Kéo ra xì ra. Ui rồi, cặp bóng may mắn cô vô cô ba. Nhưng mà ít tiền không sao? Ít tiền. Tích xong rồi bao nhiêu máu? Có 5.000 máu rồi sao? Chắc thế. Bế mày. Đối kia ông chết ạ. Đối kia xét bế không được. Không thiếu mấy cái cùng dao. Chậm quá. Đây đừng người nó vả. Rồi nó vả át trước à? Mày ý thua. Đi chợ nhặt xem một cái cung đi. Sợ nhặt một cái cung đi. Anh cũng sắp không đi rồi, anh sẽ được đi chợ trước. Ai ạ?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে
যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি একটু উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টো?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Một bao nhiêu? 160 à, thì được phải làm một lần nữa, một và hai lần nữa. Rồi một kỹ năng nữa, quay cho bay xe này, đó trời thì quay rồi sao? Chưa, 10 tiếng nữa. Cần mất tính thời gian chơi game. Trốn. Good. Not. Xong đấu này. Đấu sĩ à? Quyền năng đi. Quyền năng viết kiếm này. Cái đồ hộ bố gái. Bao nhiêu à? 26 tỷ à? Người thì là 200 rồi. Người làm 2 là 1 tỷ. Người là 5. Người là 5 lát. Người là 5 lát. Là 10. Đó, 200 lát. 2 triệu một lát. 200 lát. 2, 4. Đúng rồi, 40 củ. Sôi dữ à. Hai trăm ngoài lần nữa đấy. 160 à? Đến 2 bay 2 nữa là lên 5 tỷ. Quay một chia xong. Bình chi lê. Bình nhé. Đúng nào? Olivia, ngon có biết kiếm của anh đâu. Máu, máu, hồi máu, hồi máu, hồi máu, hồi máu.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো, শহরে ঘরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়া। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খুঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে, তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Sao anh khỏe và thằng với thằng tay thằng đấy à? Đấy là Thút 98. Thút 98 đéo đâu ấy, ở tận thế này. Này, thằng này có ăn đi. À này cũng rồi. Ô, thằng Silas kia khỏe hơn. Ô, cái gì đấy? Thằng sút canh với này. Nguồn lúc à? Dạy các bé nguồn lúc à? Em mọi game này điều điên. Bà làm cũ à? Nó sang qua mới. OP. Yes. Free auto block. Rồi ra con Zurich 3 luôn đi, xong rồi thầy xếp tiền luôn. Giá hầu huyết đéo Zurich 3. Rồi Red 3 vừa trước là Zurich 3. Còn mẹ làm gì quanh luôn mà lúc bây giờ rồi chôn đấy, rồi treo thế. Được tao dừng được. Còn Zurich tạo huyết thì vẫn tên đồ tanh thôi đúng không? Không như đâu em là chưa, của anh thì rồi. À, đừng đánh đầu anh mà. Tán làm đéo rồi đúng không? Tán làm gái làm đéo rồi mệt. Ôi, tốc độ sống mặt của vào. Ui, đây là tổng thủ sĩ chưa? Loric đã biết tổng thủ sĩ không? Này, sẽ dồn hết là 6 mà 94 máu đấy, có thể là 69 máu. Yes. Trời ơi, trong củ này, nhát thành mắt luôn. Trong củ chưa được chứ? Vai tay trước, tập tay trước là để kê tay, cánh tay lên cái ghế một ngồi để đẩy tạ đơn này, xong rồi lên tạ đơn từ tay một. That's right, feeling rồi thầy ơi. Tôi lùi. Đây thua này. Với cháu 3 thì khỏe đấy. Chết 7 à, chết 6 rồi. 500 chưa đủ mua. Đấy vậy, tôi lên chilling, okay. đi. Ai? Sống ra. Ngồi nước vào. Bây giờ đến lại hay còn học đi học luôn. Ai từ từ nó ngửa tay quá. Christian à? Cái gì à? Token. Cái token của cái này em dùng như Roblox quay được. Đó. Nhưng mà anh có một tí tẹo. Rồi, có bao nhiêu cái nhỉ? Shop. Không. ba quay. Để dùng thay cho tiền Roblox rồi. Nhưng mà trong game này nó để tiền Roblox đắt quá, tại nó cho cái quay một tí. Không. Token. Anh quay cho Silat nhé. Anh top 2 trận đấu này Silat. Anh này còn Sờm lô bia ơi. Cái đéo được. Găng tay á, cháu quá. Nếu mà đây Azit ở chơi Azit vào. Mấy thằng chơi Azit vào. Nó cũng cho đủ kiếm đấy. Làm việc. Làm việc cho bố. Sắp 3 dùng chip 3. Đã một trẻ sắp chết. Quá. Mày cứ nói đi, thì nói dập cho xem. Quỷ nó chịu. Đéo có đồ này. Phải lấy. Đéo có nói hết nói rồi, giờ đéo có nói đồ rồi. Con ta đất 3 đéo làm gì được à? Đây làm rồi, anh thấy đéo làm gì được. Nhập pet đùa. Một số dịch nữa. Một số dịch nữa. Bắn ăn luôn lên 7 rồi. Đéo ra số dịch cuối. Còn ta chuỗi thua tại anh đánh chuỗi và thắng hay chuỗi thua. Nói chung Việt Nam không. Yes. Just broccoli. Yes. Còn Tuấn nó ở trong này. Còn Tuấn nó ở trong này. Không, nó tắt cả game mà. Cái đây. Phải không? Nó tèo. Mày thích đồng. Mày thích lười à? Mày đây. Buổi chiều mấy giờ vào làm cho biết. Rồi anh kéo ra lốt con số cuối rồi. Với 3 của bố. Có Silat rồi là Silat 2, tao đánh lên Silat đánh rồi. Ra tại phải lên 8 người tao lên 6. Bố dồn Zozik. Một con Zozik nữa thôi, đéo luôn nữa, tự ra đi. Nhóc. Người chúng nó chết hết rồi đâu. Ra thấy mày bảo chúng nó chết rồi. Thế. Mình vậy chào. Zozik cuối đâu. Ngồi đéo ở đây. Như vậy. Ngồi đéo gì nhỉ? Yes, broccoli. Đéo có đủ đồ cho tất cả mọi quan. Có 2 tỏi ra lấy 2 tỏi ra lấy kiếm ấy. Rồi, rồi. Rồi farm nốt tiền lên chat đi bro lùi rồi. Thằng kia 1,9 tỷ, 100% kia thua mua. Thua rồi, chơi đi. Hay à? Rồi cái kết liễu cái trở được như cứt. Đấy đó yếu một gì. Dối rồi. Chán quá đừng chờ chán không thôi. Chán quá đừng chờ chán. Rồi sao em mấy ông khóa quỷ thứ tư thứ năm phải làm bài tập, thứ tư khóa quỷ quay từ sáng đến tối đi tập gym rồi quay tiếp một tí đi ngủ xong béo rồi mày thấy đúng không? Tại thế tao mở nó hết mà tôi mua à? Auto ở cuối mà cái auto cuối này nó mới update rồi auto đây Nga Hà Nội ở dưới kéo đầu ấy kéo ra thấy mình cười quá. Lúc em phải đọc một lúc nhanh nhẹn đi xem mà 100 lần xem. Đoạn thông thoại đúng chỗ nào đi tập gym á nó có đi cứt nó không vào lúc có vào trước lúc mày chưa vào u mấy tao bảo là đi thì đi chung chứ người này có người ở nhà thì đi làm gì cái phòng tập gym mở muộn là anh cũng đi ấy. Phải chưa đi à có kéo nhỉ vũ tô tanh lùi à biết tàu bất ngờ nhau chả tự em tin mày đi cho tao ấy đó thì anh thì mất